Welcome to Target Language English. Today's topic is the structure of the past continuous tense. How do we form the past continuous tense? Let's start with an example. I was working. This sentence is in the past continuous tense. We use the simple past tense of the verb to be, which is an auxiliary or a helping verb, and we also use the present participle of the main verb. The present participle is formed by adding ing to the base form of the verb, work, working. However, not all verbs simply add ing. In one of our previous lessons, when we talked about the present continuous tense, which also uses present participle, we said that there are some spelling exceptions when forming the present participle. Verbs ending in E, like make, take, drive, hope, remove the final E and then add ing. But when the main verb is the verb be, as in I was being, we do not remove the final E. We also do not remove the final E with verbs ending in double E, like see, seeing, agree, agreeing. Both of these verbs kept the double E. With some verbs, we need to double the final consonant. One-syllable verbs ending in a short vowel and a single consonant doubled the final consonant. For example, run, running. We doubled the final N and added ing. It is the same with stop, stopping, sit, sitting. In all these one-syllable verbs, we double the final consonant before adding ing. We also double the final consonant in multi-syllable verbs if the stress falls on the last syllable. For example, begin, beginning. The last syllable is stressed, so we had to double the final consonant before adding ing. Other similar examples are refer, referring, admit, admitting. Next, verbs ending in ie, change the ie into y and then add ing. For example, tie, tying. Now that we've seen the exceptions, let's go back to structure and let's first see the positive or affirmative form of the past continuous tense. We'll use the verb work as an example. Singular, I was working. You were working. He was working. She was working. It was working. Plural, we were working. You were working. They were working. Remember that we only change the helping or auxiliary verb be. The main verb remains the same. In our example, working is the same for all subjects. Let's now move on to the negative form. We need the word not, which we place between the verb to be and the main verb. Singular, I was not working. You were not working. He was not working. She was not working. It was not working. Plural, we were not working. You were not working. They were not working. We can contract the verb to be and the word not. Was not becomes wasn't, and were not becomes weren't. Singular, I wasn't working. You weren't working. He wasn't working. She wasn't working. It wasn't working. Plural, we weren't working. You weren't working. They weren't working. To create the interrogative or the question form, we move the verb be in front of the subject. Singular, was I working? Were you working? Was he working? Was she working? Was it working? Plural. Were we working? Were you working? Were they working? To form the negative interrogative or the negative question, we start with the negative and add not between the subject and the main verb. Singular. Was I not working? Were you not working? Was he not working? Was she not working? Was it not working? Plural. Were we not working? Were you not working? Were they not working? To contract the negative question, we need to move the word not in front of the subject and then contract. Here as well, was not becomes wasn't and were not becomes weren't. Singular. Wasn't I working? Weren't you working? Wasn't he working? Wasn't she working? Wasn't it working? Plural. Weren't we working? Weren't you working? Weren't they working? And that's it for today's lesson on the structure of the past continuous tense. If you found this helpful, please like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you next time.